So it looks like Diana Jenkins and Crystal Kung Minkoff are out, and Brandi and Lisa Vanderpump are in? Let's talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 13 casting. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while. Not that long, since we talked about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I'm sure you expected this. Anytime leading up to a new season, there's always casting tea, casting gossip, rumors about who may be coming back. And here's the thing. Some of the stuff I believe, some of the stuff I feel production is putting out there to see what people are saying and what people feel. Some of this story I do not believe in the least bit, but I'll tell you what I do believe. Diana Jenkins is not coming back. People just did not gravitate to her. Let's put to the side the horrendous things that she did offline. What she brought on the show was nothing. And pretentiousness that people just, they do watch Beverly Hills for a little bit of that, but it just came across so like, girl, you are so nouveau riche. Oh, okay. So I was not surprised that Us Weekly is now reporting that Diana Jenkins will not return. But they're also saying that Crystal Kung Minkoff, oh, Crystal. I don't know why I'm rooting for Crystal, because I see her potential. I see how the real that she adds to this cast that the other ladies don't add. But it's just not translating well. I think she lost a lot of people when the whole dark comment fell flat and she just seemed to be caught out there in a lie. And it's like, oh, Crystal. And the thing is, I want to root for Crystal. I still want to give Crystal another shot. But maybe as a friend of. Well, that's not what Us Weekly's reporting. Let's get into what they're reporting in regards to the casting news. So they said this: preparations for season 13 for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills are underway. As you also know, we did a separate video talking about this season being pushed back to the new year. Some believe that it's because of how dark and tumultuous and toxic the season was, and others are speculating, no, they're just doing what they used to do, taking a little bit of a break. It's the holidays are literally around the corner. I think it's actually, though, a combination of both, guys. We can't forget that between everything that happened during the season and the cast not necessarily all getting along, but also not everyone might be coming back. When you have 2 or 3 people not possibly coming back, the production needs time. Casting needs time to find the right replacements, especially if they didn't have replacements set up. We also don't know, and I don't believe, that Kathy Hilton will be returning next season. So that's quite a few people possibly not returning. Production needs time to figure it out. Yes, they gave us all the ratings. Advertisers loved this cast and this show. However, there are cast changes coming. The cast that we see this season and last season won't be the cast that we see in season 13. I can almost guarantee that, and I'm not psychic. So this is what they say in this article. They say Diana Jenkins, 49, and Crystal Kung Minkoff, 39, quote, are both on the chopping block, an insider tells Us Weekly, adding that the producers are also torn on Lisa Rinna and Kathy Hilton. Hilton, 63, recently said that she wouldn't return to the series if her on-screen foes, Rinna, 59, and Erika Jayne, 51, remain part of the cast. Quote, they are leaning towards bringing Kathy back as a friend because she's a fan favorite. But they're conflicted because Lisa's on the show. She is the show's antagonist. And that is a critical role, explains the insider. Which will explain why they want to bring Brandi Glanville back. Because if they bring Brandi Glanville back, then they don't need this protagonist. When did reality TV... Look, we do need people that are going to stir things up, but Lisa Rinna takes this like it's a real acting job, and she doesn't care who she hurts in the process of this, to a level that it's really affecting people's families. I just can't sign up for something like that. And I also don't think the fan base wants Lisa Rinna to come back. Yes, we know there's a sector of people that love Lisa Rinna. Great for you. But I think largely the audience doesn't love Lisa Rinna. And I think BravoCon was a clear sentiment of that. No matter what Lisa Rinna wants to spin this, like, oh, the most popular one. No. I said this before and I'll say it again. Early episodes of this past season where we didn't have Rinna a lot, which I think made her start go like, what is happening? What is happening? Showed us that we didn't need Rinna. We were still entertained by this cast. Just saying. So they continue. They said they are also taking the fan backlash surrounding Lisa Rinna into consideration. While viewers will likely be saying goodbye to some players, the insider says Dorit Kemsley, who's 46 years old, might be demoted to a friend. Remember, that was the rumor last season, and then she had the home invasion, which made, as Andy said at the time, it's her story to tell. And that's a quote. So I'm not surprised that Dorit can be considered as a friend of for next season. The series could be gaining a few familiar faces, though. All right. So they said there have been talks about bringing back Brandi Glanville and Lisa Vanderpump, spills the insider, but a final decision has yet to be made. Let me share my thoughts. Brandi Glanville, definitely. We already know. She's thirsty. I met Brandi backstage. She was lovely. But she's definitely thirsty. She definitely wants to return. Yes, her podcast, yeah, that's wonderful. No, she wants to be back on television. All right? I believe that Brandi is in talks. That is the one thing that I do believe. I don't believe that Lisa Vanderpump is really considering series. I believe she might be having conversations because the production company that produces Vanderpump Rules produces Beverly Hills. However, unless they cancel Vanderpump Rules, I've said this before, Lisa Vanderpump is not seriously considering coming back to Beverly Hills, at least not with the way that it currently is. Definitely not. Not with Lisa Rinna. If Lisa Rinna doesn't come back, maybe Vanderpump will consider coming back. But if you're bringing Brandi back, I don't think so. Remember, we did another story talking about Denise Richards possibly coming back, and I said I don't care for that either. I don't. I'd much rather Camille. Because to me, when you talk about protagonists and people that will go there, I believe Camille will go there. Maybe not in the same nasty, hateful way as Lisa Rinna, breaking up families, but she will definitely be there to say things and do things. Okay? Just somewhat like a Tamara Judge. But I don't believe that Lisa Vanderpump is seriously considering coming back. Do I believe that producers want her to come back? Do I believe fans want her to come back? Do I believe I want her to come back? I would love to see Lisa Vanderpump come back. I just don't see Lisa Vanderpump coming back. Kyle's still there. If Kyle leaves, I think she would consider it. You guys in the comment section, do you think it's time for Kyle to exit stage left? I just don't believe that Lisa Vanderpump is really considering coming back. Unless they told you Vanderpump Rules is on its last leg. You might want to set up the next step. And I do believe that Vanderpump Rules, so many of you have said that Vanderpump Rules is on its last leg. The ratings, although not terrible, they're not Watch What Happens Live ratings. Sorry, Andy. You guys have been doing better, though, this season. Shout out to your production. However, the ratings for Vanderpump Rules are not what they used to be. And a lot of people blame because of the cast shakeup that they had because of all the problematic things their cast had said, and they got rid of those people. So the ratings dropped tremendously. So I said this before, unless they cancel Vanderpump Rules, I just don't see Lisa Vanderpump really considering coming back. I do believe that Lisa Vanderpump still wants to be on television. So if Vanderpump Rules goes, she will find a way to be back on television. Because being on television, although she's rich and doing very well, being on television helps her businesses. This is, again, why you always see Lisa Vanderpump showing up at her businesses. She knows being there helps her businesses. She's no dummy. So if she's already considering, okay, we're having conversations about Vanderpump Rules not doing so well, we're not really expanding it, then she might be seriously considering. And you know what? I'm here for it. Lisa, if you get a hold of someone screen cap this or you do the things and then tag Lisa. Lisa, don't wait till they're canceling Vanderpump Rules to make that move. Even though Beverly Hills will be waiting for you regardless, even when they cancel it. But transition. Come as a friend of. Do a Kathy Hilton. Come as a friend of and do all the things. And let them pay you nicely and heavily for making the friend of appearances. I don't believe that Kathy Hilton will be coming back. She, like the article said, she already said, I won't come back if Lisa Rinna comes back or Erica. We already know that it's shaky for Lisa Rinna. Erica will be coming back. She needs that check. She does. She has someone paying her legal fees. However, she needs to check for the other lifestyle that she wants to have. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this news of possibly no more Diana Jenkins and Crystal Kung-Minkoff. Dorit being demoted as a friend of. Kathy Hilton possibly not coming back, possibly coming back. Do you want to see that? And the possibility of Brandi Glanville and Lisa Vanderpump returning. No confirmation on the Denise Richards, though. I thought that was interesting. Maybe it's a friend of. She's really friends with Garcelle. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this news and your ideas for casting, because trust and believe, producers are watching. Let's continue that conversation below. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Happy Monday, and thanks for watching.